Well, Thanksgiving right around the corner, just 2 days away now, and the year's biggest meal will be over before you know it. But you don't want to get sick, and you're going to have a lot of leftovers, too. So what do we do with them? USDA paid spokesperson and food safety expert Meredith Carruthers with us now on how to stay safe. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, Meredith. Good morning.
Yes, happy almost Thanksgiving.
It's great, and it's the time of year that we all love getting together with family and friends, but the one thing we don't want to do is get sick. So give it to us. What are some of the best ways to make sure everybody stays healthy?
Absolutely. So we recommend following 4 steps to food safety all year round, but especially this Thanksgiving. Those 4 steps are clean, separate, cook, and chill. Clean means starting with clean hands and utensils and making sure that you're washing those throughout food preparation as well. Separate is keeping your raw turkey or any other raw meat and poultry separate from any foods that are ready to eat or won't be cooked later on. So like your charcuterie board that you might be putting out for an appetizer. Cook is cooking to a safe internal temperature as measured by a food thermometer in 3 places: the thickest part of the breast, the innermost part of the wing, and the innermost part of the thigh, and making sure those reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And then chill is referencing our leftovers, making sure we're getting those in the refrigerator within a safe amount of time, not leaving them out at room temperature for more than 2 hours, and then using them or freezing them within about 4 days.
All right, I want to start just to get a little more detail on a couple of these things. First of all, thawing the turkey. This is something, you're in some cases, people just leaving it out, right? What's the safest way to thaw the turkey and not get sick?
Right. So the safest way to thaw your turkey is going to be to put it in the refrigerator. Although if you have a turkey bigger than 10 pounds, you're probably getting to a little bit late to thaw that in the refrigerator by Thanksgiving. So you might want to consider using one of our rapid thawing methods. The biggest one that works well for turkeys is the cold water method. So you'll put that in cold water, change the water every 30 minutes, make sure it's staying at a safe temperature, but that should help thaw it a little quicker than the refrigerator, but still at a safe temperature. What you don't want to do is put it on your counter or at room temperature, even on a porch or something. I know it sometimes can be pretty cold. It's been pretty chilly in the TC area the past week or so, but not at room temperature. Safest is in the refrigerator or in that cold water method.
Yeah, you definitely not going to thaw it outside these days here in D.C. if you leave it out overnight. It's just going to freeze it even harder. I'm not going to get into the name debate when it comes to stuffing versus dressing, but a lot of people associate stuffing with actually being stuffed inside of the bird. Good idea or not? Is there a safe way to do it, or do you just tell people that's not a good idea?
So we generally don't recommend to do it just because of the safety risks that come with it, but there are things you can do to do it safely because we do know it's a tradition for many and something that people love to do. So if you're going to stuff your turkey, we don't recommend stuffing it before or early on or beforehand. You want to stuff it right before it's going in the oven. That's because when stuffing is put into that turkey cavity, that foodborne illness-causing bacteria can start to multiply. It creates an environment that's nice and warm and moist, and that's where bacteria thrive. So stuff it right before it's going in the oven. That way you're making sure it's getting cooked in a safe amount of time. And then you also have to check the internal temperature of the stuffing in the center with your food thermometer to make sure that has reached 165 degrees as well.
Okay, and the top tip right there, out of everything you just said, if you don't have one yet, get a food thermometer. For the turkey or anything else, it's going to come in super handy. Last thing, leftovers, depending on how many people you're serving and how much food you have, maybe you make some turkey sandwiches or soup or whatever you do, how long should they last? And I'm not saying somebody has a voracious appetite, but all things equal, how long should the leftovers last?
So you want to make sure that you're using or freezing your leftovers within 4 days. I know that doesn't seem like a long time, especially if you have a lot of leftovers and want to keep enjoying them for days to come. But 4 days is your sweet spot. That's going to help make sure they don't start to spoil or become unsafe. You also can freeze your leftovers. That's a great option too. I know I love having a random turkey plate in February once I'm starting to miss Thanksgiving food. So we use them or freeze them within 4 days. If you pop them in the freezer, they're safe indefinitely, but keep their best quality for about 2 to 6 months.
All right, since you do it, how long can you keep them frozen for? How late into the new year can we enjoy our Thanksgiving turkey?
Yeah, about 2 to 6 months for best quality, but they'll stay safe indefinitely because foodborne illness bacteria don't grow in the freezer. So you could even save them into the summer if you really want to. They just might start to dry out a little bit the longer that they're frozen.
All right, it's the meal that keeps giving. Hopefully it just doesn't, keeps everybody healthy now and if you freeze it into the new year as well. Thanks, Meredith. Good to talk to you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks. Have a safe one.
All right, you as well.